Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Miss Bala. So the synopsis on this one is kind of, I don't know, bleak. It says Georgia discovers a strength that she never knew she had when she gets involved with cross-border crime. I don't know. I assume by Miss Bala, maybe she's a pageant winner of some sort and gets involved in some kind of crime going on. I don't know. It stars Gina Rodriguez, who is Jane the Virgin, and nobody else I recognize. So I'll get into it a little bit here. It popped up for me, so we'll see what it's about. I'll give you a better idea than what IMDb has given it a 5.1, but hopefully I'll give you a better idea of what it's about and tell you if it's worth watching and what I think of it. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. We're going to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Miss Bala. We're at the 55-minute, 48-second mark. Pretty much over the halfway mark. So Miss Bala is a pageant competition, but Gina Rodriguez is not in it. She's like a makeup artist. And she's down visiting a friend who, Zuzu is her friend's name, and she is going to go into the Miss Bala pageant. However, they go out for the night, and while they're out, this gang, for lack of a better word, breaks into the club that they're in and starts shooting it up, whatever. Not even sure why yet, but they seem like a well-connected kind of gang. And this is all down in Tijuana. She comes from California and she goes into Mexico to visit her friend, and that's where this is all taking place. But as she's doing that, you know, and then the firefight, everything like that, she gets out fine, no problem, but she can't find her friend. And then she's trying to work. She finds a policeman and tries to get his help. Evidently, he's well connected with this gang. The gang ends up abducting her and pulling her in, and you know, and they're having her do different things for them. So she's kind of against her will doing things. Meanwhile, she bumps into the DEA along the way, and they now want her to spy and track the guys that are going, but they're holding stuff against her, so they catch her doing something for them, but then they're going to say, if you don't help us, we're going to put you in jail, kind of thing. So you know, it's a tough situation for her, yet she's working for criminals because, you know, fear for her life, and then any other relatives or connections there. That's what she has going on. So you know, it's kind of hard right now for her. A tough life. She's stuck in Tijuana trying to figure out what's going to happen here. But so far so good. I like it. I like the main villain guy. I like his character. I like her. She's doing a good job. Anthony Mackie is in it. Small scene so far. And then Matt Lauer, if I'm saying that right, from Kingdom. He was the fighter in Kingdom. He's in this. He was also in Friday Night Lights, which I didn't realize that. But he's in this. He's the DEA agent. But, you know, right now she's, you know, trying to play both sides of the fence and keep herself safe and get out of this alive. And it's fun. It's exciting. You know, there's action. There's explosions and gun battle. And, you know, so far so good. I'll get back into it a little bit more. But I'm a little bit higher than 5.1 thus far in the movie. But we'll see where it goes from here. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Miss Bala, and I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm surprised by the type of movie it was. I really expected Miss Congeniality. Is that the one with Sandra Bullock, where it's you know, she is a cop undercover in a beauty pageant, and there's a little bit of action, but there's a lot more comedy. There's no comedy in this, especially from Jane the Virgin. You're thinking with Jane the Virgin, which is that comedy drama. Not that I ever watched it, but I'm sure it's supposed to be funny, and that's what I see her in a role. But this was a different role for her. All action drama. There was no comedy in this, and a lot of action. I mean, there wasn't just, you know, running around kind of stuff. There was explosions. There was gunfire. There was gunfights. Not a lot of hand-to-hand stuff, but you know, I didn't expect all that coming into that, so I'm surprised, and I like it. I enjoyed it. I liked her in that role. I think at the end they stretched her a little bit farther than they should have. She was good in what they were doing with her. She's, you know, in this crime world for 4 or 5 days or whatever it is, and trying to figure it all out. She's not like a, you know, excellent at it. She's just doing what she's told and that kind of thing, and not going over the top. At the end, a little bit over the top, I think. You know, so far as, you know, what comes on at the end, and I don't want to spoil it to you for you. But I did like her, surprisingly, in this role. Not, you know, that she's not a good actress. And I like the villain. I forget his name, but I think he's a good actor. I like the character that he played. Kind of the good villain who is, you know, out for himself, but also maybe has a little bit of interest in Miss Bala here as well. So he plays that role really well. Anthony Mackie's in it a little bit, which was interesting. As I said, the DEA agent from Kingdom. I'm not sure what happened in that piece, and I have to rethink that. But overall, I really thought it was fun to watch. I mean, if you watch Jane the Virgin, which I don't, and you like action films, you might be interested in this, and you want to see her in a different light. As I said, no comedy, but which I thought I was getting into, but that was cool. I kind of liked it. I liked the storyline. I liked it all. I mean, it's not a blockbuster, don't get me wrong. It's higher than 5.1, maybe 6, 7-ish. I would recommend it, I think, to anybody who's a fan of her, or I think that's who I would recommend it to the most, because she stood out the most to me in this one. But anybody who likes border, you know, hopping crime, check this out. And if you do, let me know what you think, because I think it's worth watching. That's it. Keep it brief for you tonight. Glad I watched it. Hopefully you watch it too, and if you do, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of the film. See if we're on the same page, and, you know, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.